Now I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on. Oh, shit. I'm like, who do I swing off of, right? I don't know what's going on. So I see dude, I just hit his ass, get a turn. Bop, you know, I have to get my lick in. Next thing you know, all we hear is...
Game dripping on my neck all sauced up. I walked in that club all bossed up. Man, I feel like Michael Jackson. I'm too bad, too clean, you toss up. I just wanna live my life lavish. That means that my style gon' cost up. I want like all of it, I need the money. Look at my watch on my wrist all faster. I had to get it, go get it. I had to get it, go get it. I had to get it, go get it. Ay. I had to get it, go get it. 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 Ay. I had to get it, go get it.
What up, Mula gang? Gang, it's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I am doing a part 2 to the story time I did yesterday. If you didn't watch my story time yesterday, you might want to go watch that now before you watch this one. Go check that out first, because that's the first part of this story, because all this is one long story that happened on the same night. Before I jump into this story though, I gotta ask y'all to please smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Please follow me on Instagram at @MacMula_ if you aren't already, and please check out my clothing line, thesauceshop.com. It's the first link in the description. 15% off for I don't know how long, so go ahead, you know what I'm saying, copy something. Y'all been going crazy supporting me, so I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. Now that we got all of that out the way, we finna go ahead and jump straight into this story time. So to recap the last part of the story, I went to a strip club. This is like my second or maybe third time going to the strip club. I was 17. I was with my older homies. They let me get in. We got in for free. They ain't check us. They ain't ID us, nothing. I was in there kind of tripping. I was lit as hell, you know what I'm saying? I was tipsy. I was high, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there, and one of my big homies sent a stripper. I don't know if she was a stripper, but he sent this girl over to give me a little lap dance. And I had the time of my life. That's where I left off in the last part of the story. Now that very same night, a fight broke out. I'm finna tell y'all how it broke out. So, like I said, I give my lap dance, you know what I'm saying? I'm going crazy, you feel me? Shorty was thick. And that was probably at like midnight, 1 o'clock-ish, right? So fast forward to like 2:30 in the morning. Me and my big homies, we like, alright, we had our fun, you know what I'm saying? We did our thug dizzle. Let's go ahead and let's head back to the crib. Now, when we first came in the strip club, it was jumping. I'm talking about it was jumping on the inside, it was jumping on the outside, the parking lot, down the street, around the corner. It was jumping. People everywhere, loud music everywhere, everybody kicking it, girls going crazy, the whole work. Now, 2:30 in the morning before we finna leave, it's still like a long ass line of people trying to get in the club. I don't know what was going on this night, but it was still a long ass line of people trying to get in the club. It was still hundreds of people in the parking lot, down the street, in the middle of the street talking. Like, it was just people everywhere. So like I said, my homies, they like, alright, we finna go, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, we finna go in like 5-10 minutes, right? So we had our own little section at the strip club, right? I was in the section, I'm still sitting down, you know, I'm still enjoying myself. I done got me a lap dance, you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm living the life, you feel me? I'm in the section, and like 2 or 3 of my homies with me in the section, and then one of my homies, like, I could see him like on the other side of the place, other side of the strip club. He was at the bar talking to this little girl or whatever. Then my other homie was somewhere else. I don't know if he was outside with some other girl. I don't know. So we kick it for like 5-10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Then we start calling people. We start calling our other homies like, hey, meet me at the car. We finna go. Come to the car right now. Come to the parking lot. We finna leave. We finna get up out of here. Woo woo. So my homie, he's standing right next to me, right? So he started, you know, giving hugs to the girls, dapping up the dudes he came in with, or the dudes he Then I was shook everybody's hand, you know what I'm saying? This girl's around, I gave him a hug or whatever, and we leaving, we finna get up out the section. Tell me why as soon as I turn up out the section, I see a dude in my homie, it's one of my homies, he at the bar, right? It's a dude in my homie face, like he big, like he was big, like Cody walked up like this, and he was in my homie face, and he was looking down. They start sending that bitch up. But it's two things, we don't know who's shooting. This a big, it was like a big club, and it was a whole lot of people. So we don't know who's shooting, number one. We don't know who they shooting at, number two. So, but we assuming that they shooting at us, you feel me? We assuming that it's the people we was just fighting. So as soon as the shots let off, you know what I'm saying? The first thing you gotta do is duck, right? So we duck, everybody kind of looking to see where like the shots coming from, right? I don't know, like, I don't know. God was just on our side, cause like right when we was fighting there, right by the bar, it was an emergency exit. One of my homies said, right here, and then ran to the door. We all looked at him, and he make this big ass thing. Now the emergency alarm going off, and he run outside. So we just follow him, right? So we just start running, cause we don't know if they chasing us. We don't know what's going on. And y'all know how black people get. When shit happen like that, everybody just scatter. Now we was parked in the parking lot. The emergency exit was on the other side of the building where the parking lot was at. So we had to run out the emergency exit. We kind of like figured out where we was at, ran all the way around the building to the other side of the building where the parking lot was at. Got in the car. By this time the shots had stopped. We got in the car, everybody skirted off, you feel me? Cars was like, it was so many cars skirting off, so many people running, so many people like ducking, it was crazy. But I ain't hear about nobody getting shot that night. Like I got on the news like the next day. Ain't nobody get shot, like from what I heard, you feel me? From what I seen, ain't nobody get hurt. I hope ain't nobody get hurt that day. But that was the story, that's what happened, man. If y'all enjoyed this story, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram if you aren't already, and shop at my clothing line, thesauceshop.com. You won't be disappointed. It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac, and I'm over there like our boss. Peace.
Hey. I can't trust these boys, they snakes, they just got that in them. Ooh, they all think they slime, they got drip, man, that's just venom. Drip away from me, get away from me, yeah. Drip away from me, get away from me, yeah. All these Maybach coupes, and these girls, they wanna get in them. Ooh, they all think I'm high like soup, this young boy in